Unreal 2 just released into early access on Steam and has you building a train track all while the train is moving. You'll need to gather materials and quickly clear a space for the train to go before it runs out of track. There are cartridges to equip that will give you special abilities to make things easier. Each of the 5 biomes has its own unique boss to fight at the end, and there is a map maker for you to enjoy making maps for the community, and you can play with up to 8 players in a versus mode, though I'm not sure what the standard max of players is for the co-op mode. Welcome to the Multiplayer Minute, the monthly show where we talk about all of the games that came out this month and what we can look forward to next month. Though I did miss November, so we're combining November and December together and talking about a whole bunch of new games. Let's go, but wait, I did receive a lot of these games for free, so just a quick disclaimer on that. If you or your partner are big cat fans, then Little Strays might interest you. This is a cute game that has you control 2 cats in split screen to locate kittens that are stranded and in need of food, or a friendly feline hero to guide them home. The game doesn't even have a trailer, so the footage you are seeing comes from the Nintendo Hall channel, thanks to them. There are 16 levels to play through, obstacles to avoid, and timed objectives to complete. All of that is available on the Nintendo Switch right now. G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra strives to bring back the classic arcade beat-em-ups and keep the love of the G.I. Joe universe alive. The game allows you to play a variety of iconic G.I. Joe characters, each with their own attacks and styles to set them apart. You'll need to face off against the Cobra Legions and enjoy fantastic weapons from the franchise, all while enjoying the game with up to 4 players on whatever platform you choose. Servonaut brings the fun of games like Overcooked into a more puzzle-based game. This is one of the games that we got a free key for. It will have you striving to run a gas station in multiple different locations, and you'll need to mix and match different color fuel to get the correct gas for each vehicle. It is a really interesting mess of trying to figure out which wiggly pipes need to connect where, and how you can connect red to blue before delivering it to the vehicles. It supports 1 to 4 players and is available on Switch and PC. Liberte, I'm not exactly sure how to say it, is a roguelike deck builder that released on PC last year, but just came to consoles in November. The game takes place in Paris during the French Revolution. You play as Renee and travel a world torn apart by an otherworldly Lady Bliss. There are over 100 talent and skill cards to choose from, giving you the option to go in guns blazing or choose from the more barbaric approach provided by Blades. With the game being based in the French Revolution, involving characters and events, and multiple paths to run, it boasts around 40 hours of gameplay, and on top of all that, it supports 4 players locally. Those are the new games coming in November, but we actually talked about more of them last time, so here are those games. Stardew Valley 1.6 update, TMNT Splintered Fate Steam release, River City Saga 3 Kingdoms Next, Irem Collection 2, LEGO Horizon Adventures, Spirit Mancer, Snow Bros Wonderland. With those out of the way, let's take a look at all of the games that came out in December. It is no mystery on the channel that I am not a big fan of fighting games, but for those of you who are, we cover them anyway. Diesel Legacy: The Brazen Age is a new 2v2 fighting game. Each of the 10 plus stages feature 3 lanes to move through, there are 10 characters to play as, and even when a player is knocked out, they can still participate. They can parry attacks and help extend combos, which I thought was a pretty interesting mechanic. The game supports up to 4 players locally and online with netplay. You can play it now on your favorite platform. Arrow 2 will have you controlling 2 lights trying to follow your ribbon of light along its path down a detailed alien environment, all to the crazy beat of fully licensed tracks. The environments and levels are all built around the music to help it feel so much more satisfying. Not to mention there are some huge creatures to take on in boss fights. This one supports 1 to 2 players locally or online and is available on PC and Xbox. I played Wildwoods at PAX West and really enjoyed it, so they sent us over some keys for the early access release. This is an interesting roguelike game with an absolutely adorable art style and an interesting combination of mechanics that make it feel like a roguelite meshed with a tower defense game and Overcooked. You have to quickly gather materials while your wagon is moving to keep your fire going and increase your health potion, and then you'll also have to defend the cart from any would-be bandits along the route. It is really fun to play with up to 4 players and is out in early access on Steam right now. We also received a key for Rascals Escape, though we have not been able to try it out yet. This game will have you traveling through Europe as a little squirrel and a large bear following a scavenger hunt left by Rascal the badger. You'll need to work together to solve puzzles using each character's unique strengths. This is a cozy little adventure, so you get to explore the cities you visit and travel in a large variety of different ways, all while enjoying the game with a friend on PC or Nintendo Switch. If you are craving another beat 'em up with the revival of an old franchise, look no further than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Man, that is a long thing to say every time I say it. The game will let you experience a classic arcade beat 'em up with up to 6 players locally as the Power Rangers taking down Rita's armies, and familiar bosses from the TV show. There are also some weird and wacky levels like piloting the Megazord, dinosaurs, riding bikes, and even a roller coaster level. And you can play it on all your favorite platforms. While For the King 2 released last year, it just came to PlayStation and Xbox, so now you can embark on this epic journey. You will travel through the stunning yet perilous land of Fa Rule, whether solo or in 4-player co-op. Combining roguelike and tabletop mechanics, the game offers strategic turn-based combat with a new battle grid system, procedurally generated maps, and a 30+ hour campaign split into 5 adventures. You can also test your skills in the new carnival-based Endless Dungeon. We received a key for and streamed Leaf's adventure Netherworld Hero. This is a hand-drawn 2D action adventure that has Leaf and his ghostly sidekick progress through 6 diverse realms filled with secrets, side quests, and powerful foes. Sadly, you have to play for 30 to 40 minutes before unlocking co-op, at which point the second player takes the form of more of an assist character than a full companion. The ghost can participate in item collection, enemy stunning, and also making platforms appear for Leaf to jump on. But Leaf will be in charge of combat and exploration and can equip a variety of elemental weapons, upgrade skills, and explore a world inspired by Nordic folklore in this adventure available on all platforms. Finally, we can move on to what we can look forward to in January, but wait. Did you know that we have a Discord, and in there we're sharing all of our videos as well as game sales, tips about games, and we'll even give you specific game recommendations based on what you like. We're trying to create the best co-op community and hope you come to join us using the link in the description down below. Bati Byteland is finally making its way to consoles on January 10th. This is a very cute robot adventure that we enjoyed on PC last year. The game can be played solo or in 2 players with split screen and takes you through a computer to remove all of the viruses you find. It reminded me of Astro's Playroom, though it didn't quite reach the heights of that game. It is a very fun 3D platformer with a beautiful world to explore and fun puzzles to solve, and now you'll be able to play it on all platforms. Donkey Kong Country Returns is coming to Nintendo Switch on January 16th. This will bring back the beloved 2D platformer with an HD remake and new features. You can play as Donkey and Diddy in co-op using only a single pair of Joy-Cons, all as you reclaim stolen bananas from the Tiki Tak tribe. The remake includes a modern mode with extra hearts and inventory space, making it more accessible for new players. With the original's 8.6 Metacritic score, we are excited to explore the jungles, ruins, and beaches of Donkey Kong Island for our first time. For fans of the classics, in Star Wars Episode I Jedi Power Battles, players embark on a fast-paced, side-scrolling adventure to reclaim the Theed Palace from legions of droids and other enemies from the Phantom Menace. You'll choose from iconic Jedi like Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Qui-Gon Jinn, or unlock additional characters like Darth Maul and Queen Amidala. The game features classic couch co-op for up to 2 players throughout its 10-level campaign, alongside bonus minigames. You'll be able to play this one on all platforms come January 25th, and on top of all these games we've talked about so far, we got some cool new DLCs to talk about, starting with Sea of Stars. There was a time when I, like many others, looked at Sea of Stars and wondered, is that co-op? The answer was a firm no, but no longer, as with their new free update, they've added 3-player co-op for the entirety of the campaign. You will now get to enjoy this vast JRPG with your friends, work together in turn-based combat, explore the world, and enjoy the variety of other features this unique and highly loved game has to offer. Cat Quest 3 is one of the best co-op games of 2024, and it just got a new free Mew content update that adds new missions, new characters, new treasures, and more to expand this fantastic co-op experience. River City Girls 2 got DLC that allows you to play as Double Dragon characters. Finally, it's time to look at the fantastic games that got announced. Split Fiction comes from the makers of It Takes Two and presents a brand new story to enjoy. This one features the prominent two-player gameplay meshed with the story of two authors who accidentally end up in the same simulation, combining their fantasy and science fiction stories into a wonderful world that you will get to play through. You'll work alongside dragons and robots in what is sure to be a fantastic co-op adventure that we will definitely be playing on our PlayStation 5, but you can also play it on Xbox Series X and S and PC. Our second big game comes from the creators of Overcooked, but they've departed a little from that style, and Stage Fright will be a two-player escape room-esque mystery game. We are super excited about this one, but have no release date yet. These games are all well and good, but have you seen our video about games you can look forward to in 2025? You absolutely need to click on this one and go watch it because there are some fantastic bangers that you're not gonna wanna miss. We love you guys, y'all are awesome, see you there.